Yeah, we're live now.
Alright.
Hello, Darren. All right.
Hello,
We're live.
how are you doing?
How's you?
I'm knackered already. I haven't even done anything.
Oh, yeah, we had a busy day.
I've had a friend call me from work. Not from work, I don't work.
No, I was gonna
From his
say.
work. I used to
All
work with
right.
him about 5 years ago. And he was stuck in traffic, so
Right.
we were chatting for about 90 minutes.
Okay.
Then I've had Mum on the phone for half an hour. So I'm losing my voice already.
Lots of phone calls.
Lots of phone calls
Fair
here.
enough.
How are you boys?
It's not too bad. I'm quite tired myself, actually. Oh,
I had to cut my grass
Hey,
again
Oldroyd.
yesterday, so I'm still reeling from that.
Hey, old wolf.
why
Hey,
don't you just let
Tony.
it grow? Can't you pay a neighborhood kid to mow it for a couple of dollars?
At $20 a week, we can't afford that.
Is that what they charge? $20 a week?
Minimum. Well,
Yeah.
my yard would probably be more like 30 or 40.
In a big yard, is it?
And it's a clunky yard. It's decent sized. It's about a mid-sized yard, but it's clunky and up and downhill. It's
Yeah.
hard work. And the kids are all moved away and busy all the time, so that ain't happening. I only see my grandson a couple times a year now that he's moved like 70 miles away.
Fair enough.
Ah,
I
Got
just
any new
got to
comics,
dig
Darren?
down
You
to
showed all the
find
comics
energy.
yesterday.
yeah, that was
Oh, you-
this new collection I had from a guy at Wakefield. But I've always
Yeah.
got comics to show from this big, massive auction lot I got a couple of weeks back.
Still not-
So
Still not showed them all yet.
we've only seen 2 boxes, I think, and there's 5 in total.
All right. How's going through our stacks and working out whose is whose and how much they're going to be? Not at all.
I haven't touched it. But I've got this operation on Friday, and
Yeah.
I'm not going to be doing much for a fortnight. So I had an
Right.
idea that while I'm recovering, I might watch the previous shows and write down who wanted what.
Okay.
Got a chance because I can't really move. I'm going to be just sitting on the sofa
No.
watching TV.
I'd just guess. I wouldn't bother going into it that deeply. I'd just bloody guess who they were, and if they don't want them, they don't want them.
Well, the problem is I've got to
It's up to you.
list them. I've got to list them anyway and grade them so that I can
Yeah.
price them. So I might as well do it properly.
All right, not to
maybe
get
start.
too much info or anything, but is this kind of an elective surgery thing, or is it something we should all be worried about for you?
Red hot poker up the jacksie.
Huh?
That's just a Saturday night for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Typical Saturday night.
I will be very unlucky if I die on Friday.
Yeah, well, let's not. Yeah. Is it so?
So,
You've got
I think it's
2
just-
weeks recovery, so it's going to be a proper surgery. Then it's not some little minor thing.
It is minor, but it's very painful.
Oh.
Is it more or less than a hernia?
I have read and seen YouTube videos that say women say that it's equivalent of childbirth.
Okay, well that could be a hiatal, but
Like the
not
equal
an
to the most
appendectomy.
painful thing going.
Oh, nasty.
The hospital give me morphine.
No,
tablets
I know what it
to
is
take
now.
away.
I know what it is. I won't say. They had to crush it with a ultrasound and stuff.
No, that's kidney stones. No.
Oh, I thought you were talking about kidney stones.
Red hot
but
poker
let's
up
not-
the
let's not-
jacksie. I've already told you what it is.
Let's not play guess my symptoms. It's like we're on a live stream. There's only 2 people watching, but he may not want it to be.
I just want to make sure he's going to be
broadcast or
okay.
guess.
I'm going to be
I'd be
okay,
very
but I'm going to
sad
be
if-
in agony.
I'd be
I
very
personally
sad
think from the
if
way
we
he's
lost
sitting
Darren.
down, he's got massive hemorrhoids that need to be dealt with. That's what it is.
I'm just sitting on a very large cushion.
when he's always smiling like this, he's actually grimacing. He looks like he's smiling, but it's a grimace. Like,
Right, if Old Wolf wants to know, right, I'll show you.
Hey, if
Your
Thor
farmer
rides
tails like beach balls.
if Thor rides around on Mjolnir too long, does he get hemorrhoids?
Hemorrhoids.
Dear me, probably. Maybe you can have a Locky and see for him.
Oh, that was really poor.
Come on, that's even better. Right. Let me show you my little haul that I got today from one of my Facebook guys. Right.
And we get to see Darren's armpits.
See?
Hey,
The funny
Darren.
thing was, I've got an unexpected, but I was expecting it. So. Look at our new patient's brain. He's a potential killer. This would be Darren when he goes into the hospital on Friday. The surgeon will be saying, "Look at our new patient's brain. He's a potential killer." And there he is picking up a scalpel. Yeah,
Nice.
that's going to be. There's going to be
He's a
some
killer
disappearances at the local hospital.
That's making me feel
Right,
very
then we've got
optimistic.
ghosts. A new Dr. 13.
That's what I'm
Ghost
having.
Breaker
That's what I'm
story.
having. Red hot poker up the jacksy, look.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's it. It's a menorah, isn't it? It's like,
That's a candelabra, yeah.
if you're having one of them stuffed up your jacksy, mate, you are in trouble.
A 5-pronged trident.
Hey, Darren, have you ever heard me describe how they do a biopsy up there?
No.
Yeah, we don't need
Yeah,
to hear
yeah, we
don't
don't
need to
need
hear
that today.
Probably, yeah. According to the other guys, I don't
not-
know.
We're not WebMD. We're
Yeah.
Made
this
my
is-
wife laugh.
well.
Are we doing comics plus painful medical procedures stream? Because I can say about the time I had a thinking.
Might explain why Mark's not here right now. I don't know.
I can tell you all about the urethra scrape that I had a few years ago.
Oh, nice.
I had a stricture in the urethra, and they basically stick a scalpel down there, and you wake up with a bag full of blood next to your bed.
They put a rasp in
That's
there and they go
nasty.
back and forth. Yeah.
That was no fun.
Sounds like it needs to go on the
Powerpuff
cover. Of the reel.
Girls, bum bum ba da da dum bum.
So, Darren, without going
Sugar,
into
that's
detail,
nice. And everything nice.
Has everyone else got a collection? Has everyone else got a collection like this where it goes horror, 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 Powerpuff Girls?
there you go.
Horror.
What a horror. Horror.
Yeah.
Horror. Not horror.
So, Darren, I won't go into too many details. I'm just
You
gonna paint
already
the
have.
picture.
Yeah. Please come.
You know what a curling iron is, right? You've seen a curling iron?
Oh, yeah.
This is
Those
a
are
double.
good.
And you know when you
I
squeeze
don't know how I
the
managed
thing,
to order
the
this
thing
one. It
opens
appears
up
to be a
to cramp
double.
it and
I
things
don't know
like
how I
that.
managed it.
That's a
You've
Neil.
seen the movie
That's
Alien,
a
right?
that's a Gil Kane cover.
You've seen the movie Alien, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You
it
know when they
definitely looks
open
like
their
Gil
mouth
Kane.
and another little mouth comes out and takes a bite?
Is that a
Imagine
Milgram
a curling
cover
iron with an
or
alien head
no? That's Ordway.
12 times. In bite, in bite, in bite, in bite, in bite. My wife was
Twilight.
rolling in her chair watching me go through that one.
And I had one of these before. It's the
Darren.
Occult Files of Dr.
Darren.
Spector.
Darren, I sold more of that stuff yesterday.
Oh, that's
The
crazy.
grave
That's awesome.
opens. A condemned soul returns to
sold
lead
that.
Well,
the cult
Batman-
of the vampire.
That's
Hey.
Batman 251.
Go up to the issue and the price and stuff like that.
Let's watch Gray do his comics, and then we've got like so
Now
much
go
time
over-
to get onto
go
all the
over
other
to that.
stories after.
Do what?
Do you know how hard that book is to get?
Dr. Spector?
No.
That
I
book
don't know.
right
The
there
first-
is polybagged only. There might only be
Oh.
300 of those.
What?
There's no barcode. It's 60 cents. And there's numbers underneath the thing. That Dr. Spector 25 is.
Let's have a look at that one again.
real.
Yeah, look. Show us
That's
the,
really
show us the
weird.
bottom, Gray.
Yours
That's when
for
comics were
$50,
50
Carl.
cents and they were put 60 cents. There's no barcode, no nothing. No
That is
emptied out
interesting.
barcode or nothing.
Wow, dude.
That
That's
thing
rare,
is an
Ray.
insanely rare book.
Okay.
That is insanely rare.
I think I paid £1 for it.
And honestly, even in rough condition, if I was a betting man, I'd say those go anywhere from $25 to $100.
I bet people don't know about them. I reckon. I mean, you're probably the only one who knows or cares about them, to be honest.
Well, let's have
It's
the
hard enough
conversation in
seeing a
secret.
50-cent one with those on it. I don't even own one of those 60 centers.
Well, I was going to say you can have it for $50, mate. You know, I'll
I mean, Darren, you can pull things up. Pull up Dr. Spectre 25, the occult files of Dr. Spectre 25.
Is
See
the
what it
doctor
says about
spelled
it.
with a K?
Yeah, I believe it was.
Ah.
I think. Let me just check. No, it
It
wasn't.
might-
It was a C. It was a C. It was a proper spelling, but Spectre's got a K.
Spectre is T-E-R, isn't it? Is it? Spectre.
Yeah,
E-O-R.
Yeah.
Doctor Spectre. The occult files of.
He makes me want to expectorate.
Yeah. The Inspector Spectre. He's the director.
The expectoring Dr. Spectre.
This is being particularly difficult to find.
Yeah, it's riding on top of a tiger there. Doesn't sound
Home is a hero. It's a blast.
very safe.
How do you spell Spectre? Is it with a K?
With a K.
Yeah, Spectre was with a K, yeah.
Spector.
I'm using a C.
That is what we're fighting
now
for.
we're found
Spectre.
it. Now.
Spectre. Sing it with me, Kyle. Spectre.
Got it now.
And it's the 1981 60-cent copy.
Look at that great art.
It's quite cool.
Now
that.
then, Gray, can you just flash me that Dr. Spectre again so I've got the image in my mind? So it's like a man chasing an orange woman with a pink smoke.
With a coffin with Dr. Spectre coming
he's-
out of it.
I don't think he's chasing her. I think he's directing him away from the smoke rising from the coffin.
I found it. Okay, hold on. What's this then? That's number 25.
Yep. It says not worth a thing, it probably says.
And
Worth bugger all.
you can get a very fine to near mint in the States for $9.50.
Oh my God. Kyle.
At 60 cents. This is the thing. Look in the
Does it
corner
say
and see if
60
it
cent
says
on it?
50 or 60.
60 cents.
60 cents.
60 cents. Whitman in the corner, the other corner, no barcode. There are no variants of this issue. That was just as it was printed. It actually says Whitman only.
That's pre-pack only. So if
Yeah,
you
it
get
says
one for
Whitman only on
$9,
it,
I'm just saying if I can get one for $9, I'd get it in a heartbeat. I'd get it in a heartbeat.
Yeah. I think
there is one. There is one on Atomic Avenue.
Yeah, and it's worth.
I got a few coverless ones as well that he throws in for nothing, just readers' copies. I was quite surprised actually. A couple of these. This one's Captain America. This is not a great one. Where's the can't find a bloody number?
Yeah,
Where's
the Uncle Scrooge from that month. They've only found like 100 and some odd copies of it, and a high grade, a very fine of it's worth over $1,000.
Like Cap 170, coverless. Defenders, I've got all the run now, so I'm not going to bother reading that one. Got a Daredevil number 27. It's quite an early one. Coverless. Well, these I thought were cool coverless ones. They're early Submariner. So this is number 4. Apparently.
Nice. And then look at that back page. Look at the ad on that back page there.
That Dr. Spectre, there are currently at least 10 copies on eBay.
Well, that's good.
They range
number 2, apparently.
They range from £16 down to about £4.
Wow.
So I'll definitely let you have it for $50, Kyle.
That is mind-boggling, the difference in those. And the fact that
This is
people
number
don't
2.
know. The print runs on those 60-cent pre-bag onlys are non-existent. I mean, they're non-existent. They're in the hundreds or low thousands. and that's
There must
all
be a
there
few
is.
of them, but there's that many on eBay, and no one's. I mean, who knows? Maybe
Nobody
they're
wants them.
rare.
Nobody
No.
wants them. That's the whole
That's
thing.
it, really.
Nobody wants them. Nobody gets it.
It don't matter if they're rare. If
Everybody
no one
wants
cares.
the Uncle Scrooge because it's Barks art.
They're
But nobody
18.
understands there are so few of those that it's gross. And those are printed in my neighborhood. The fact they're over there in the UK boggles my mind.
And the most expensive one, oh no, these are not in the UK. This is global, and most of them are in the States. Interestingly, Mile High Comics has got one at eBay at £16. So that must be like, I don't know, $19 or something.
Yeah.
And Mile High Comics is normally quite high priced. Oh, it's got more than one.
Mile High also probably has a file picture, and it just says it's in good shape.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Well, that's that lot of comics anyway. If anyone wants to share anything.
But you impressed me to no end with that one. That was a nice little set, but you impressed me with no end.
Tell me what you think of this.
Rude Weekend.
So
what do you think, Kyle?
When is that?
It's May 4th and 5th.
Okay, so when's he coming on here?
The week before.
Okay.
Like, I guess it would be the
end of April.
May 1st.
May 1st. Okay. Cool.
Does that look good, Darren?
Sorry, dude, what I'm looking at. Oh, wow. Yeah, Steve Rude. Yeah.
I put that together. I created that. I
can't really tell what the side image is through the phone there, but oh, it's his Batman. Okay.
Yeah, it's his Batman.
Nice.
Yeah. I think that'll look good as a flyer, right?
Yeah.
What do you think, Gray?
That's right. Stands out, black and white,
Thanks.
quite easy to read.
Well, I wanted it to be. Well, we're calling it Rude Weekend, of course, and I just thought I wanted everything to stand out, and basically,
it does stand out.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Darren, here's a fun one for you. Look up Uncle Scrooge 179.
Right.
With Magica de la Spell on the cover.
I'm only checking out eBay here, but it's a big one. It's £466 in fine condition. This is an item in the States. Then there's a 5.5 CGC, another 400, but then there's an even better CGC for less money, 272. But yeah, that's a good book.
And it's from the same month. It's the same month, the same thing, the same short print. There's little, if any, difference other than the artist, but it's short printed. I mean, that'll tell you, and that's dropped dramatically. I mean, that's $1,000 book in an 8.0. So, or was. I mean, who knows? You know, we're in the waves now, but I still call that $1,000 book because they were all but not printed. And that Dr. Occult's in that same lot of books.
Well, hold on a minute. That Dr. Occult was 60 cents, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This Uncle Scrooge is 40 cents.
Oh, well, then one's in the previous thing. In a 3-year time span, they did pre-bag only, so I'm overlapping the timeline. So the Uncle Scrooge is 79, the Dr. Occult's 81, but it's the same concept. You know what I mean? Where the print run is in the low hundreds, if not maybe low thousands, depending. They don't got an exact number, but they're just scarce as hell. But they did 40, 50, and 60 cents in a short period where they were pre-bagged only, and the dead giveaways are the numbers underneath the logo. And then,
we're not going 3 hours tonight, guys. So who wants to show some stuff?
I'll have to go to the car to get it, but I'll go in a minute. Darren can go first.
I've always got stuff. I can go as long as you want.
I've got this dirty stuff that we're still cleaning
but
out.
yeah, that's while they're fishing stuff out. That's my contribution on why those are so scarce.
Yeah.
It's because the
Wanna show
cover's
yours now?
golden,
Stuff isn't really.
and they were
great
trying
shape,
everything.
but we're cleaning them anyway. It's
Oh,
like
that's some
I don't
beat
know
up stuff,
no,
that.
this one's a
Ain't
pretty good
nothing
one.
wrong with those.
This is the first thing
They're
that Art Adams ever did.
They're gonna get
for,
more beat up if you hold them like that, mate.
DC.
Yeah, I just traded Mark my signed copy of that from Art Adams.
Oh, did you really? That's awesome.
Yeah.
And this, I actually got a pretty nice copy of this myself recently. Hannibal Parade, which got
Love
everybody
that.
in.
Bill, is
Hanna-Barbera.
this your stuff or the shop
No,
stuff?
no. This is from a really dirty. I mean, my hands are getting filthy just handling this stuff. This is stuff Phil got in a collection. Lady had it in the garage for like.
I'm
30
trying to get
years.
one of that DC superstars now.
And it's all sorts of weird stuff. Top.
There's
comic.
a giveaway. That's a giveaway comic.
That's a giveaway.
Right
Yeah. Put that to
that's
side
like
for
a
myself.
Sears giveaway.
Look at that one. That's a nice cover. I don't remember ever seeing this cover before. It's kind of generic, but not bad.
Spider-Man on a rooftop. That's all you need to see.
Black Spider-Man. This one is missing half the comic, I can feel.
That would have been good for Hanging Week on Cover Slingers.
That's a major key. You just skimmed by a major key, dude.
Was it 201?
Which one's a major key?
Yeah.
A major
201.
key?
Whose first
that a major
appearance is
key?
in that book?
Is
I
there
don't know.
Marauders?
Give you a hint. He's a baby.
Cable?
Yeah,
Nathan Summers.
that is Cable's first appearance.
Okay.
No
Have you
matter
guys-
what
have
they
you
say
guys
about
been
Newby,
watching-
that Cable is the first character appearance, but that's the first appearance.
What was that unexpected you didn't show then?
Oh, do
Yeah,
I have
that's
none of
unexpected you
that?
didn't show.
Sure. I'm sorry. You will die.
You will die. That's cool. What number's that?
That's number 148.
Oh, I ain't seen that one before. That's cool. That I like that one.
I like.
I dare say I'll pick that up at some point.
Warriors come out to play.
Right, you want to show some stuff, Darren?
Oh, I can show stuff all night. You just shout when you've had enough. That's all.
Stop! Not before
Right,
you
okay,
start.
it's good enough for me.
Wait. Darren, what you're saying is we have to establish a safe word.
Banana.
Yeah.
Banana. Just shout bananas at me when you want me to stop. No problem. You boys provide the commentary, and I'll just keep showing the comics.
Love that.
8 Avengers. Well, yeah.
Again, this was from that auction lot, so
12p
Right.
direct market.
comes out in runs or not in runs. It's all jumbled up.
12p direct market. Love them.
Nice condition. Actually, that feels very nice. And
Oh,
chunky.
so they did have 12p direct markets. I didn't realize that direct markets extended across the pond, but of course it would. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't know that.
I mean, again, you can just track the timeline with them.
Oh, but they did it. They just crossed it out. That's not what they did here.
You can tell the timeline of when they did all that stuff by the indicators.
Oh, now that.
See, now you see the difference in that one?
Maybe they did it the same way we did.
No, that's completely different. It doesn't seem different, but that's completely different. That was a newsstand. That was a 12p. There's 12p newsstands.
That's not newsstand. It doesn't have the UPC. That's a direct, isn't it?
Or yeah, okay, we're going issue number. Yeah, whatever. My brain's not working.
No, you're fine.
That's
We'll straighten you out.
That's almost got the first Taskmaster in it.
I
He's
don't
got
remember
2 speed
any of
balloons
these freaking
on the second from
covers.
last page, and a full frontal on the last page, but he doesn't count as his first. That's
That
the
one.
first Taskmaster. That's a
Yeah.
£100 book, probably.
There's 196, the first full Taskmaster.
Boy, they sure screwed that character up in the Black Widow movie.
Wow, that's near mint
there
as well. Wow.
He's a really cool
I
character.
didn't
as
even
well.
care they
He looks
changed the
badass.
sex of him. It didn't matter.
No, it was.
But they
it was,
changed the whole fucking origin of it.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't the same character.
It wasn't
at all.
Taskmaster. That's one of my favorites.
I love
They
that.
should have given him the different name, shouldn't they? I should have given her a different name.
You know,
Might as
did
well
Red
have.
Ronin? Did Red Ronin come from Godzilla?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was a kaiju killer thing that Marvel came up with.
Ooh.
Giant robot. Ultron Undying.
Did you skip 200?
I'm just going straight. So back to the story of the auction, right? People had been looking through them, lifting them up, putting them down in different order, and then they were in some shitty plastic boxes. So when I bought them, I then stacked them in my comic boxes, and I just picked them up and put them in any old order. So if there's a gap, it doesn't mean there isn't one.
Yeah.
It might mean there isn't one, but it might mean it's somewhere else.
Just 200 has the most fucked up story probably ever printed in comics.
Yeah, very weird one.
I've never had one of these before, so I'm delighted with this.
Avengers Annual #1. Mine's got writing on the cover,
cool.
but it's high grade like that.
That's a beauty.
Yep.
That's a real beauty.
1968.
Not a single reprint. I like that one. And I've never had one of these either.
King size special.
Beauty. Gray, you know what? We were getting feedback the other night. We're getting it tonight as well. Do you think it's you?
I can't hear nothing.
It
Can anyone
pops
else
in and
hear?
out.
It's like my voice repeated.
Let me mute myself a bit. But you...
It's not horrible, but
Yeah.
it's gone now.
So when I muted my mic, it's gone.
There's
When
something
I'm
feels really weird about this. It feels bumpy. Hold on a minute. Is it the bag? It feels like this comic's got measles. Oh, it's the bag, thank God. Oh, look, it's all the shit in the bag. Can you see all that?
Do you know who that is?
No.
All that dust and shit in the back there, look.
Yeah. Nice.
Got a load of dirt in the bag. Let's just get rid of the bag.
You might want to replace that bag, mate.
Yeah, that bag's
guys,
now on
you
the
guys
floor.
know who that is?
Steve Rogers.
Is it Marv Wolfman or?
No, it's Brian Boland.
Is it really?
Oh, wow.
Okay.
When I saw it, I thought it was Jim Henson, but
Oh,
you
yeah.
know.
Then a jump to 6, so from 3 to 6.
Knucklo.
Into some Daredevil.
Cobra and Mr. Hyde.
Cobra went on to mean something completely different, of course. Behold the beetle. What?
These are all right. These are a bit older, so they're not quite as minty, but they're not bad for this age.
You guys, I have something. Oh, that's beautiful.
Those
I
are
have
the
something
same.
weird to ask. Have you guys seen Wrath of Man?
No. Those are the same timeline as those Avengers Annual.
It's actually
What
pretty
is
good.
that?
Jason
Avengers
Statham.
Annual 1 and
It's
2.
who's that director who was married to Madonna?
Guy,
Did-
Oh, Guy Ritchie.
yeah,
Ritchie.
Train Spotting guy. Yeah, he directed it. It's really good.
Was that
It's
a new
really
film? An old film?
2 years old, year and a half.
That was in
That's
my
not me then.
97.
It's pretty good.
That was my oldest Daredevil comic I first acquired. Gave it to my grandnephew.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I love that.
I always found those
God,
ridiculous.
that cover's awesome, Darren.
Doom would have just
Daredevil would have
watched him.
absolutely zero chance against Doctor Doom, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
He wouldn't have a open
just
heck
none.
against Doctor Doom.
Hey,
No
man.
chance. He would get
Luke
squashed.
Cage almost beat his ass. I want my money, honey, is what he said to Dr. Doom. He flew all the way to Latveria to get $200 that Doom owed him.
And it probably cost $2,000.
Oh, I love that one.
Fuel for
Oh
the
yeah,
vehicle.
don't they switch personas?
Fantastic
And
playing.
he becomes Daredevil in that, Kyle.
Oh gosh,
I don't even remember.
Man, those Gene Colan covers just were so badass.
Well, that looks quite nice. Nice and
Fallen
white.
Hero. It's like a freaking weird Hawkman ripoff.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's a nice copy. That. Wow. Wow.
I still can't believe you can get 12-cent comics for under $10 now.
Wow. Snodra Bullock just friended me, asked me to be her friend.
You're a lucky man.
Snodra. It's Snodra.
Snodra.
Not Sandra. Snodra. I'm sorry. I thought that was funny.
She was in that film with Keanu Reeves. Yeah, Keanu Reeves. It was called Seeped.
Keanu.
That last one, Darren, I showed that, but the coverless version.
Oh,
Death of
what
Mike
tonight?
Murdoch. Yeah.
So I just was given 5 boxes of coverless comics from the 60s yesterday.
All right.
Yeah, Blanca's gonna hate me even more, but I don't know where I'm gonna put them.
Classic Kirby cover.
I thought it was.
You can always find room for comics. Just throw Blanca out.
Yeah, I know.
No,
tell that to my
I'm not gonna
wife.
do that. No.
My wife's basically telling me to give boxes away now.
But yeah, my address. That's cool.
Why?
I'm gonna say
Why,
no to.
Kyle? Why?
I'm gonna say no to Snodra.
Snodro and Kananu were in
Snodra
Spud
and
together.
Kananu. Kananu Nanu. Going back to Mork and Mindy.
Oh, no.
Oh, look at that one. Now is that a Ramita cover?
I do not know.
I don't know why I think that. It's not, but
Kind of reeks of Romita-ism a little bit.
More than likely.
Oh, yuck. Defenders.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Got it, but I would love a Pence
Okay.
version of that.
Oh, Daredevil number 9.
oh, Wally Wood.
Yeah,
Wally
that
Wood.
is painfully obvious Wally Wood there.
Wally Wood. Who would do that cover? Wally Wood.
Wally Wood.
Wally
Wally
Wood. Da 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 da. Wally Wood.
Oh boy, those are beautiful. Oh, that's one of it's so understated, but that's one of my favorite comic covers of all time.
Because you
And
just
it's
see him coming
MD.
up, and he's the
You
main.
have the Animen, those guys.
I love the
Birdman,
Animen.
Ape Man,
Now that is a
Yeah, man.
Kirby layout,
Tiger.
and oh wow, that's weird. Kazar looks almost like Man Bull from that.
Angle. That's weird.
If this be justice. They won't get any justice on Colour Sling. It's got a yellow background.
Too much yellow.
Yeah, it'll get bad justice from Judge Matilda.
This is great. So,
And men shall call him ox.
some nicer. It's like consistent, isn't it? Every issue.
No, that's Ramita. That was
Yeah.
a Ramita cover.
None are so blind.
Well, that's a wonderful cover with the big old Spider-Man.
That's a pretty major issue, actually.
What's up with that, Kyle?
That's
Who's the guy
Romita's
getting
first
smacked?
work on Spider-Man.
Oh my God, that is huge.
And the
That's
next
too much for the
issue, he's
costume or the
actually on the
guy's thing.
cover.
Punched.
Wow.
Gladiator. Is that the first Gladiator, isn't it?
Is that issue 10?
18.
I thought 10 was his first appearance, but I guess it's 19.
That one's got a bit of a rip.
That's a.
I knew it
cover
was an
anyway.
early issue at Daredevil.
Isn't 10
Well,
the first
that's
Stilt Man?
Something like that. He had a
Or
lot
is
of
it 8?
them
I
early
think it's
ones.
10.
Were,
I think.
it might have been 8 because I think he showed 10.
Oh, that's right.
The Tri
The
Man.
Tri-Man lives.
You know what character
Some
became very, very important in those early issues? I mean, later on, but was featured first in the early issues of Daredevil was Purple Man.
Well,
Yeah.
he first appeared in issue 4.
Right. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Very early. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love this stuff so much.
Zebediah Kilgrave.
Leapfrog.
That's
Yes,
the first
the first
Leapfrog.
Jessica.
That would have been a spec book had they not wasted that character in She-Hulk.
In She-Hulk.
Well, no, but you know what? I will tell you this. I thought David Tennant was one of the more convincing Marvel villains in Jessica Jones when he played Kilgrave. I thought he was Didn't you love him in that, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just great. I mean, he's a great actor, but
I was a little depressed they didn't make him purple though.
no, they did, but just not very long. Apparently, he could control it until he went nuts.
Mark had some of these at the mark the other day. You look at that one, he's being unmasked and he happens to have his glasses on underneath his mask. What kind of
Oh, that
is
is
yeah. Yeah.
You know,
That is a bit
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
in the collection I got recently, they have one where
I love that.
they have
Thor wouldn't even feel him hit him.
they have a
No,
World's
it wouldn't.
Finest issue, and it's this green skinned guy with antenna. It goes an alien Superman, and I'm like, wait, Superman's already an alien. That's kind of stupid, but I mean, I know what they were getting at. He looked alien.
I was after that issue for the longest time. Even an android can cry. Then I just gave up on it.
Even an
Tried to look
android.
at 57. That's the second appearance of the Vision, his actual origin.
Oh, of course, that was Avengers. We're back on Avengers.
Yes, I just said.
I thought it was Daredevil.
That's the
Doesn't
first.
work.
Oh,
appearance.
look at that!
That's the first appearance of Yellow Jacket.
Wow.
Again, these are real nice.
Hank
That's a
Pym's
super
Yellow
nice.
Jacket.
Wow.
Super nice.
That's like a very fine. Wow.
Well, thank
I
you.
like.
Those last two are not cheap books.
Kyle,
No.
do you ever watch Saturday Night Live?
I always watch Weekend Update on YouTube and then bits and pieces.
They had a great one this weekend where it was a town hall on CNN, and these guys in the audience look like Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
And
that was Ryan Gosling.
Wasn't that hilarious?
Oh my God, that was funny.
Oh my! And they couldn't even quit laughing. And Keenan, who rarely breaks, was breaking, but the girl really broke. She couldn't even finish talking.
Yeah,
Goliath.
that's where Hawkeye takes over as Goliath.
Yeah.
I hated that period. I just what a waste of his true
Yeah,
talent.
but he's coming across some pretty major issues here.
Oh no, these are fantastic.
Like the
Oh,
first
look at
Man
that.
Ape, he's about to come across the first.
Man Ape.
The first Man Ape was a couple issues ago. Man Ape.
Oh, look at that. Oh my God.
You're
That's a
about
Gene
to hit
Colan
the
cover.
first. The next issue is the first appearance of Adamantium.
Adamantium.
singer.
Goody two, goody two, goody goody two shoes, goody two, goody two, goody goody two shoes.
That one.
Look, it's Adam Man. Oh my God, he's huge, and he's reaching through and grabbing the vision.
That's July, is it? That one?
Yes.
Yeah. Is that the birthday year?
No. So yes, a couple of issues
Coming.
time is my birthday book. It's the end of that story, I think. So I think it might be the one after this. Is that August? Yes, the one after 68 is my birthday one.
You know what's weird is Mark is the youngest person on the show.
He's not.
No, not Mark. I meant you. I meant Darren is the youngest person on the show. I don't know why I was thinking Mark, but no, Darren. No, Mark is the oldest. I'm. Is Johnny older than me, Kyle?
Yeah.
Okay, then Johnny.
Or
then
no,
me.
he's older than me, not older than you.
Okay, then me, then Johnny, then Kyle, then Gray, then you.
There's a major first appearance in that book.
Who came?
Played by a major Hollywood actor in the movies.
Well,
I
it
don't
can't be Kang.
Who?
He's most well
Your
known
mate.
as revamping the Fly.
Oh, look, it's Alex.
Your mate, yeah.
He's most well known for
Alex was here
revamping the
last week,
Fly.
of course.
What
Hi,
actor?
Alex. Hi,
Hey,
Alex.
Bill. What
Yeah.
actor revamped the Fly?
What?
Jeff Goldblum.
What actor
oh,
revamped the Fly?
Oh, so Grandmaster?
Yeah, that was Grandmaster's first appearance. Was in that
Oh,
last
wow. You know, I always thought Grandmaster's first appearance was in that
Oh.
Contest of Champions. I didn't realize he went back.
Yeah, he went back to 69. I always
Oh
wanted
my
that
God.
follow-up issue too. Oh my God.
Why are you
Isn't
going
that-
with that in
Isn't
about?
that a beaut? That's a
AP
beaut.
one.
I got it, but it's a damn pants. I want a pants.
You know, I want to tell you something. I never liked John Buscema's version of the Thing. He looked too cartoony.
You are killing me with these. Like, I want every one of them, but
That's
I
Gene
have
Colan.
every one of them.
I know. I mean, Gil Kane.
I want the pences.
I didn't think you were right wing. I didn't think you wanted Pence.
Yeah. I mean, my Defenders is to the point. I think the latest issue or the earliest issue I need is like 39 now or some shit.
I have a #1, but I sold that first appearance in Marvel Feature.
Pardon me, once you keep this up, I'm gonna go get my list. But you know,
remember, these have never been backdoor boarded. These have survived so well.
So, guys, I've got to run an errand real quick, but I'll be right back.
Okay.
I gotta go.
Suffice it to say, Darren, I'd love to have all them, but again, it's just too much.
Shocking.
I actually want to fill in the issues I don't have.
Your
Side
piles
of the
did
Serpent.
pretty much, blimey.
I can't believe you can get those for like $20. That makes no sense to me.
Yeah, well, look, I mean, I put a lot of time into this one. I sat there for 5 hours going through every single comic in the auction hall. I wanted to know what was in there.
Yeah.
And I came home, I'd already graded everything, so I had a list, and then I priced it all up, and then I knew exactly what I would price these up at on the shop, so I knew how much money was in it or not in it.
Yeah. I figured those would be closer to $50 to $100 books than $20 to $50 books. You know what I mean?
What you mean? You mean they should be priced?
They
higher?
should be. Yeah, they should be more valuable.
Well, the grade is what makes a huge difference, of course.
But even then, there's just not that many of them.
They're both good grade.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, they
shame.
are. Yeah. Bizarrely. But I tell you what,
I think I want one of them. I want one of them because I've got one in really bad condition. I mean, real horseshit condition. So
look at the difference in the color.
Man.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. Now that's a printing ink difference. You know, one of them came off the press at one time, and another one came off the press at another time.
Even the red.
Are they both pences?
They're both senses.
Senses, not pences.
Yeah. They change the ink depending on. Say it's a 50,000 print run. They change the ink 3 or 4 times.
Pences or senses.
Yeah, they changed the ink 3 or 4 times in a run that big.
Hey, I don't know if you guys see the same display I do, but right now it looks like Gray has my head. Gray.
There you go.
Hey man, what's going on? I'm great.
See, I love that that's attendee, but
Hello,
I
my
need to
name's
want no more.
Cheerio, all. I'm great.
My name's
Hey,
Bill. I'm gonna drink some.
I'm a Walden. Yeah, I'm drinking some Purple Haze.
Hey, look,
I wish
we're
we had
the
a Purple
humans.
Haze there.
Hey.
So when I go like that, you can drink.
Hey, Bill, we're the human centipede.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Put your hand up. I'll pick my nose and see if send it to you. Put your hand up, see back to mine.
That was the funniest thing we've ever done on this show. That is hilarious.
Stand in the right place, Bill, and put your hand up.
Well, if Kyle stands up so we can see his legs, that'd be his legs and then Bill's middle.
Forget it. Forget it. That's a nice Hercules.
This is great. I love this collection.
I'm loving pretty much all these, but
I wish I was a collector because I'd be over the moon. I mean, I wish I had these when I was a kid. You know, these are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? They'd have been easier to find 30 years ago. So that's a nice cover.
Yeah, if they will, because you never had eBay in them days. You'd only find them if you was able to go to the shop that had them. You know, you can't travel around the whole country looking in every shop for the comics you need.
True. And no internet yet at all. No online shopping.
Exactly.
Human centipede.
Wait, I'm on the bottom. Does that make me the centipeder?
You broke up there, Kyle.
Said I'm on the bottom. Does that make me the centipeder?
Centipede? What does that even mean?
It's a wiener joke.
Oh.
Nice one, Red Guardian.
That's a pretty big key. That's that. I'm telling you, with Thunderbolts, I bet that spikes up double. First appearance of Red Guardian.
I'm doing too much today. I'm also on a live podcast.
Oh, that's a messy cover. Didn't we have this one in Surrounded, Gray?
Yeah, done.
I'm still here for a few minutes. I had a customer right as I was leaving, so I'll be around. If you want to mute me, Gray, you can.
Okie dokie. I'll put you on mute then.
Okay.
Blitzkrieg in Central Park.
Super Adaptoid. That always bent my young mind. It's like something that could adapt like that, a cyborg that could adapt like that.
Agony. That's the first Whirlwind, I think.
No, Whirlwind goes back to the first appearance of the Wasp. Whirlwind's one of the oldest Marvel villains out there.
That was in that collection I showed last night and what's in the box as well.
That's a minor key.
Me, then.
You know why that's a minor key,
I watched a video earlier on that one. I was trying to say it was the first Whirlwind, but I was mistaken.
Yeah, Whirlwind goes back to Tales to Astonish. You know why that's a minor key, Darren?
Is that the kids?
Look at the back page.
I'm sure you've said this before, but I can't remember what the answer is.
Because I doubt you're going to have the next issue.
That's the backstory page.
Huh. I thought is he on the page before that? I haven't looked at my copy in forever.
Quicksilver?
Nope, go to the next issue because he's not in costume. I thought it was in the back page. On the back page where he showed up. He's in the story, but
who are you referring to?
Dane Whitman.
At night.
That's the 47's the first appearance of Dane Whitman. 48's the first appearance of him as Black Knight.
That's cool. Black Knight's a good one.
of that Black Knight because they harken back to the one they had in the 50s, and
Yeah, Percy.
then they made him related. But that's
Is
the
it
first
Percival
Dane
Whitman,
Whitman.
the first one? To tame a Titan.
Yeah.
He's giving Hercules hemorrhoids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you're not going to be able to lift any boxes for 2 weeks, Darren.
Say again. Yeah, I know. What? How? Who's going to get the most like withdrawal symptoms?
But there's so many of these have
Geez, that's a nice copy.
stories that tie into the movies that are out now or coming out this year. It boggles my mind that 1968, 69, 70, they're just plucking all kinds. Damn it. Can you put that in my pile, please? I have that poster hanging on my wall. And
I got you.
It's an X-Men appearance, and I kind of been wanting that book for a while. It's kind of an X-Men relevant book. I need Avengers 9. I could have got it before, but I missed it. Rick Jones dies. Are we going backwards in numbers? Because you're about to come up with 54.
No, it's currently going up. But what was special about 54?
You skipped 54. 54 is first Ultron.
Remember that the auction house took out some keys, and I think that might have been one of them, and sold them individually. Because this is a big jump now. So this would be where I've picked up a chunk of Avengers, put them in a box. Then I put another chunk of Avengers and put them in the box on the other side. So that's a big jump now.
You got to get them all in order, ain't you? Well, you don't worry
Yeah,
about
that's
it yet.
part of the job. I'm not sure with these. I don't want to be throwing them around, sorting them into order. I might bag and board them before.
First Hellcat.
That's the key.
First Hellcat.
Yep.
I want one of them.
You can put that in my pile too, please. That's a Defender's
really nice
book.
cover.
Just feels a little bit.
Walker becomes Hellcat.
Yeah, I thought it was. I could feel it through the bag.
What? Oh, so
is it a Mark Jewelers too? Yep. Stick that in my pile, please. That actually does help my Defender run.
That's
I've been after that for a while.
Very fine jewelers. Very nice.
That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, Patsy Walker's one of the oldest Marvel characters, and yet she didn't become a superhero until the mid-70s.
I hate people who can't put things in bags properly without bending a goddamn corner. That one's had a corner bend for a very long time.
I ain't worried about it.
The tiniest of bends. I'm leaving it as it is and just, do you know what? I'm not even going to put it in the bag. These are stupid bags anyway.
But those were actually too relevant to my checklist, so. Because I want them Defenders precursors or first appearances. Honestly. God damn it.
What's happened now?
I'd hate to have you go back to issue 71, but that does have the first appearance of Nighthawk in it.
Well, look, Carl, remember that all of these are going to get processed up for sale on my shop. Then I'm going to give my shop link to you three guys and say, guys, check these out if you want anything and help me make sure I haven't screwed any prices up. And that will be before the public gets to see anything.
Okay. I mean, that's kind of what I want to do with my Defenders is like, I don't need Doctor Strange's first appearance. Don't need to drop that kind of bank, but like Nighthawk's first appearance is in Avengers 71. I have 72. I've been 171 for a while.
Oh, these bags are driving me crazy.
And my copy of 72 is falling apart, so it's only $1 a book.
Oh, Hydra, is that?
Looks like it.
Yeah, Hydra.
Futuristic dreadnoughts.
So this is an Avengers Daredevil Defenders box from the looks of it.
Yeah. Oh, Black Queen.
The rare thing about this collection was it was just every single issue was in the zone, you know, in the 60s to 70s zone. I just couldn't say no.
Yeah.
Torpedo. Couldn't have got that one.
I love the torpedo. I'm pretty sure that's his first appearance too. Here you come, coming up on a really big one again.
Daredevil 1282930. What's that going to be then?
You're potentially coming up on a couple $100 book.
Oh, is it?
Bullseye, is it?
Bullseye, yeah.
Yeah, you get 131 in high grade. That's a couple $100 bucks.
Bullseye was taken out and sold separately. So Bullseye will not be in here unless I bought it separately, which I can't remember if I did.
I like the Man Bull. I like the Man Bull. He's crazy.
These are nice. That's really glossy. Wow. That felt like a possible jeweler's, but it's just really stiff and glossy.
I like it when it's really stiff and glossy.
I thought you might. So 131, that would be the one that's Bullseye, but that's not here.
Oh, Uri Geller. Is that the first appearance of Uri Geller?
Haha.
In comic books, that's got to be worth some money, isn't it?
Only to Uri Geller.
Spoon bender, man. Spoon bender, man. 2 against the chameleon.
What is a camel Leon?
Camel Leon. Oh, that one's upside down. They printed that one upside down.
Yeah.
Obviously, a joke made by the jester.
Cool.
That's a pretty poor monster, isn't it? That's not the best of art.
No, I think it's like a fun house kind of like a thing. It's not supposed to be a monster. It's like a fun house, crazy house kind of thing.
Ghost
yeah,
Rider.
That's 138, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that crosses over with Ghost Rider 20, both done by John Burns. Really good story.
I wish that I know that this guy didn't. The Amazing Spider-Man run doesn't go as far forwards as the Daredevil run and stuff. And if there was one thing that was disappointing, it's that the Spider-Man didn't go as far.
That was my first Pence copy of Daredevil. It's one of my first Pence copy books I ever got. And that's like the second Bullseye story, or no, that's Blizzard, isn't it?
What's Blizzard? That's Bullseye on the cover.
Oh, dear me.
Crackers, aren't they?
I think we're only going to go an hour and a half tonight, guys, because I'm pretty tired.
Okay. More Man Bowl. Leland Owsley.
I want to see something else. I want it to change to some other set. I've seen too many Daredevils.
Well, now you're getting into some pretty important books again.
Oh, yeah, the Miller stuff's coming right up, isn't it?
I'd imagine you'd have a 148. I wouldn't mind a 148 pence copy, but again, I've got sense. I'm fine with it.
Well, that's fun.
I don't know if any of the 150, I think 158 might have been sold separately.
What number is that?
That's 148.
Oh, I'm looking at I'm trying to read the number, not even paying attention to wait, what?
That's 148. Are you thinking of 158?
Oh, I am, because of the Death Stalker and stuff. Yeah, I'm thinking of 158. That was a total brain fart on my part, and having Death Stalker on there really threw me off. I was like, shit, is that a different cover? Because the exact same thing's happening on the cover, just in a graveyard. See, now is that sun fading? Is that printing?
It does look faded all over in terms of the red. I don't know. It's hard to
The
say.
lighter colors look faded, but the dark didn't look faded. So.
Yeah, the dark doesn't look faded. I don't know. It could be a lack of a bit of ink. I'm not even sure.
Yeah, they're supposed to stop the press around when they see that. So when those squeak out, those are actually printing defects when that happens.
I would imagine that they took out 158 to sell separately, but I think that would be the only one they took out.
158 and 168. First Electra. If they didn't take out the first Electra, that's worth more than 158. So.
Yeah, but remember that this is an auction house, so they've got very limited knowledge of comics.
Oh, blimey.
Daredevil versus Daredevil.
That was 157, right?
Huh. This is 157. So, remember, limited comics knowledge, auction houses.
There you go. And it's a pence.
And it's very nice condition. Oh, he's written his bloody initials on the back.
Was that first Deathstalker?
Oh man, no, that isn't that the first. Is that the first Miller?
That's the first Miller.
Oh, first Miller.
No,
yeah,
Deathstalker's been around since like issue 10, just a different name.
Yeah.
Oh, that's no big deal.
That is a big deal. That's going to take it down 2 grades in my book.
That's a shame. I want to complete my Miller run.
Oh no!
But
yeah, I did notice these when I was in the auction house. This is not a surprise to me.
Can't you Tipex them off?
Yeah.
Get your Tipex, no one will know.
No one will know. No one will know. Or just tear that bit off. Just get some scissors or something. Hole punch. It's about hole punch size.
Yeah, what makes the work grade worse? A small hole there or a bit of writing there?
A small hole would be a catastrophe.
Oh, okay.
I'd sooner have the writing.
Good though. Can you not like use some kind of ink remover?
Nah, you just leave it on, Gray, and just what I'll do is I'll.
Hi, Kenneth.
It would have been if it was near mint before. I'll put it as a fine, and I'll say fine because of initials on back. Otherwise, near mint, and then
I wouldn't mind completing my Miller run in Pence variants, but Again, I'm not going to lose my mind over those. Well, that's random.
Electro and his emissaries of evil.
You know, it's kind of funny if you pull up a couple more annuals. And I have to tell you a funny story with that.
Unfortunately, we're back to this.
I've just discovered I need a Defenders Annual. Apparently there was a Defenders Annual in the one that I've just finished. I've got the king sizes, but I didn't realise there's an annual that I need.
I need the king sizes. I've got the annual.
I've got them already. I've got king sizes. Apparently there's an annual as well.
Well, if you like Daredevil and the Avengers, this is the Geeky Weekly for you.
Oh. About to run out of battery.
Mind you, do you remember when we had Frank Dobson collection on? It was almost exclusively DC, wasn't it? In terms of comics. No Marvel.
You. Come on now.
So Marvel's getting their own back now.
Those are the good streams.
That's kind of a key. That's the third or fourth appearance of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, right, yeah. Right. Okay, I need to plug in.
Who's in the chair?
A single-digit appearance of them.
Who's in the chair? The purple chair with the star.
The one that's Stan Lee.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh, no, that's Henry Peter Gyrich. That's when he screwed the team over.
It's Penn. It's Penn. I think it's either a very neat biro or one of those fine-tipped felt pen things. But he has at least, it's not on every issue, it's only on a few. And he has at least got very neat handwriting. And he just puts APB. And I don't know what his name was, so I don't know what initials it stands
Are we going to
for.
hit 181?
In some ways, I think from a collector's perspective, once you reconcile with the fact that someone's neatly written initials there, you would be happy to buy multiple issues from the same guy because it's consistent, rather than loads of different guys with loads of different initials. There's your pal, the collector.
I think in that one's where they established he's Grandmaster's brother and all those Eternals of that ilk.
I think in a previous set of collections I had Avengers down to about number 100, so I actually read them all.
There's my favorite right there. That's what made me love the Beast. That was in one of my original 97. That's why I just love the Beast. And whoever my brother got those comics off of loved the Beast too.
That is a very misaligned cover. Look how fat the white bit is on the corner.
Yeah.
And even the bottom.
But it's not a spine roll or nothing. It's just a printing defect.
Misaligned, yeah. And look at the black top edge of Marvel all over comics. Here you can see the top of the black line is yellow, and here and at this end it's chopped off the 178. That's just very badly aligned cover.
Yeah.
Do you think my cat looks like Tigra?
Tigra, first appearance.
Okay, she's Tigra.
Claws out.
Yeah, my legs are a patchwork of her claws.
All right. So is it coming?
What are you looking for? No, it's not. There's a big jump now.
181's the key. Does anybody know why?
Of the Avengers?
Yep.
Sure you're not talking about the Hulk?
Nope. Avengers 181 is the key.
I can't even see the cover in my mind.
And they're not even on the cover.
Oh, that's gone wobbly again.
120. It's the first appearance of Scott Lang. He
Ah,
becomes
alright.
Ant-Man in Marvel Premiere 47 and 48, but his first appearance is in
I really hate this
Avengers 181.
Devil
Yep,
Fire New.
Scott Lang.
Is that through a window, a steel window, or is it a screen, TV screen?
I think it's a view screen. Looks like a view screen.
So now I'm just looking for a huge collection of Marvel 80s and 90s, and then the stock for the shop will be properly replenished. But
Well, I have a huge collection of Marvel 80s and 90s, but
yeah,
you wouldn't
unfortunately,
give me what they're
it's
worth.
going to kill the deal.
Yeah,
The shipping would kill the deal, Carl. That feels
I
like
know.
a jeweler. This feels like a jeweler. Shall we have a look?
and my wife would be like, "Just give him 5 boxes. Just give them to him." But you'd have to actually have me hand them to you, not ship them.
Another
Oh,
jeweler.
yeah. Another jewelers.
The jeweler's insert, because it's like made of card, it really makes a difference to the survivability of the comic, and that is another really nice. I mean, I'm going to grade that a very fine. It's beautiful. It's really glossy as well.
I'd be curious as hell as to what base those came off of.
I'm not going to have an answer for you on that one, I'm afraid, because I don't even know
It
where in
has
the
to be an
country.
air base. It wouldn't take that much work, you know. It's Central England, 70s.
But there's no guarantee it came from Central England. House clearance companies and auction houses, they will happily go to Scotland, Wales, up and down the length of the country to get
I mean, that's true too, but if it came from a collector, more than likely they were in close proximity to a PX, or their shop got them at a PX.
All we know, it was actually, I do you know what? I do think it did say in the news article, it did say the location of the collectors, but I've forgotten it.
Yeah, it wouldn't be that hard to figure out, honestly, because there's just there's military installations. There's military installations and things, but as far as an American base in that area, they're just few and far between. It's actually an American base, and that's what those were shipped to, were American bases, not where American military was stationed, but American bases. That's why I refer to Rendlesham a lot, because Rendlesham was a big one. You know, there just aren't that many American bases. The new lineup. And then the next issue is big to me.
But missing.
And the next issue's not there. But 152, they actually revive Wonder Man and bring the actual Wonder Man back, not the zombie. They bring Wonder Man back. But I got it. I wanted to fill in that for a while, but I'm like, nope, I got 152. I'm happy. I love that book. That is such a good book right there. Even though that's wrapped in a big story, that still could stand alone as a comic.
The wizard, yeah, the guy in the yellow. I think that was him anyway.
Yeah, it was. The wizard and his partnerships.
Yeah. Here's a good insect cover, Gray.
What's the number on that one?
161.
Pants in their pants, brother.
161.
It's the best era of the Avengers, says Devil Flyer.
It's definitely fun.
Oh no. We're going to change back to a different set. I think we're going to trigger Kyle. There's a very high likelihood. Oh no, we're okay.
Well, that was 179, right?
Defenders again.
Just put that on my pile. I already know I don't have it, and it's a pence.
Is it pence or cent? It was a cent, that one. Oh.
No, that was a 15 pence. But I already knew I didn't have it. So, and that's a mark, isn't it?
It's a mark.
Damn, and that's a major issue. That's the first appearance of the Wrecking Crew.
Is it? Wow.
Yeah.
I thought it was the one where they were on the cover.
Okay.
18, they're on the cover. And 17, if you look at the back page, they're storming in.
Going to trigger me now.
17, 18, and 19. That's nice.
Pile's getting large.
That's why he's going in for surgery.
For my operation.
Yeah, that's why he's going in for surgery.
That little fat pussy cat. Little fat pussy cat. Little plump pussy
Vengeance is ours. That's 25.
Number 20.
20.
Is that a photo?
But one of those
is
in
that
there
a photo
is the first
background
appearance
or
of
a drawn background?
Drawn.
Yeah.
One of those is the first appearance of Ramona Renslayer.
Who the heck is Ramona Renslayer?
21 or 24. The chick from Loki that was Kang's wife.
Ramona Renslayer, you're making out as you go along.
Introducing Power Man. Who is he? Is that
Luke
Power Man
Cage,
Iron Fist Power Man?
A villainous
Luke Cage
Power Man.
beats the crap out of him to take the name.
Mm.
And Luke Cage
Avengers.
17.
Avengers, low numbers Avengers. You can't beat that.
Mm.
Well, shit, I got a stack of these upstairs waiting to come to you, and you're just like showing them. Like, all right. Well. You don't want two of them, do you, in sense copies?
I would be more than happy.
That's it, right? That's 25, right?
23.
Or 23. That's the one. 20. That's the first appearance of Ramona Renslayer. So I knew by the cover of that one. I thought it might have been 21, but yeah, that's the first appearance of her.
Big issue.
But now that Kang's gone by the wayside,
Enter Doctor Doom. I got to say, I've never heard of Ramona Renslayer or whatever you said her name was.
yeah, that was Kang's wife that was frozen. But
beautiful,
she played a huge part in the Loki series, in both series. She's Judge Renslayer.
Never seen him in the comics, I don't think.
Yeah, she was all about Kang's origin. Kang was Marvel's version of Mr. Freeze, where the wife was like in suspended animation, and Kang was doing all he was doing to try and get her back.
Right.
So yeah, that was Kang's big fight with the Avengers. Was something to do with Captain America is the reason that she was like that.
Waterfall cover grey.
Yeah. Is it a waterfall or is it a flood?
Well, it's a man-made waterfall.
You said it one before. A different copy of it, was it, or is it just similar?
No,
Maybe
that's where this is where Hank Pym becomes Goliath. The later one is yeah.
That's number 28 and number 30.
Box.
Different issues.
Oh yeah.
Look at the bottom. Look.
Oh, they're very similar, aren't they?
They're very similar. Yeah.
And then when Clint takes over as Goliath, they do basically the same thing. Just a forced perspective shot. And
Never bug a giant.
I love old comics like this. In this grade too. Oh, now we shift to something else.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's the first Invaders,
Dude,
isn't it?
there it is. That's Please put that on my stack. You have 2 of those, and that's a shilling copy. That's the one I was talking about earlier. That's the first appearance of Nighthawk.
But I think that was missing, wasn't it?
No, that's the second one of those you've shown.
Oh,
that's the one I was going to have you fish out, and it just came up.
Say again, Gray.
That was the first Invaders, Kyle.
Or well, I'm thinking of. No, I don't. Fuck, I don't know anymore.
The brain's going.
No, but it's like the first Invaders, but they bring on the last page. They bring on the Squadron Supreme.
Great, that's got 2 through the windows.
Oh yeah. True. You have to make sure you're on slingers for that one, then.
Is that still an available option? That's available on the wheel?
Yeah, it's still on the wheel. Yeah. What's that? That's not a missile there, is it? You look at it climbing up.
But
this one, I think it's a lightning bolt. Oh, he's climbing up.
Yeah, and I'm thinking that's the first appearance of Archon. No.
Is it a radio tower?
Yeah,
it could be. Yeah.
Hey, Darren, do me a favor, since my brain is such mush. Reach back and grab that 71 you just put on my pile and look at the last page.
Oh, nice.
Well, that's cute, but doesn't.
Yeah, that's the last page.
I mean, I need that issue anyway, and it's a shilling, but I thought the Squadron Sinister appeared on the last page there.
You're not having much luck with last pages today, Kyle. For hire, Avengers.
The Avengers can be bought, he says.
I mean, I'm still pretty sure 71's the first appearance of Nighthawk.
There's Squadron Sinister, look.
Yeah.
The return of.
Yeah, and this starts to fold into the Neil Adams stuff. It goes from Buscema to Adams in 89.
Defenders.
Yep, I know I need that, and it's a Pence copy. You can just throw that right on my pile. Don't even have to look at my list.
You're not gonna. These are how many have you got now? You've got to have a couple 100 in your.
Same with that one. I need that one too.
Well, in the piles, it's ridiculous, Gray. I've already got one short box full, and I bet you there's another short box of comics of Marvel and DC size up there. And then there's all sorts of magazines and books and all sorts.
Same with that one too.
It could even be though that
quick checked right off my list there.
Because the memories go, we may have been putting like multiple copies of these ones that Kyle's saying put it on my pile.
Which is good. Which is good for you because again, there you go. Just stack it up there. It's a pen.
Well, you don't want 3 copies of each.
If we have multiples, you keep the nicer one and I'll take the lesser one. I don't even have to keep repeating myself. Just keep turning around, sticking them behind you.
How far up the list does it go, this Defenders Need list?
Well, the 50, I know I need in the 50s. I know I need in the 50s. That's why I said you can just keep checking them back. I basically need 50 through or 48 through 59 or something in my run. So, and they're Pence copies. So, yeah, you can just keep. Yeah, I know I need that. I know I don't have that cover, and it's a Pence copy.
72. You want that there?
Yep. You can put that one on there. Again, it's a Pence copy. And I'm telling you, I can give you cents copies of stuff that you can just kind of give away. You see, now I know I have that, but that's a Pence copy. You can throw that back there. That's why I said I can fill in my run and I can just send you over a stack of cents copies and $75. You can put that back there. It's a pence copy. This just make me all kind of happy. That'll run Omega.
Oh, we've lost him. Where's he gone? There he is. Do you want this one?
Yep. Pence, and like I said, if we come across multiples, you keep the higher one and you keep the higher grade one, and yeah, just even if I got it, if I have a pence copy of it's worth it.
These are actually really nice copies. These are going to be very fine or near mint almost throughout. These ones.
It's fine by me because they're only a couple of bucks each that way.
There
you know,
might
if
be
they're all five, I can. They're all five. I can throw you $5 worth back and not bat an eye.
Ultimately,
I need to get rid of shit. This is what I'm filling in. You just got a stack you can just turn around and put back
82.
there.
Number 82.
Yeah. I mean, trust me, till you get up to 92, I'm just going to keep saying, yeah, just keep piling them on there. That's because this is what I want. That's actually on my list of things I want. Pence copies, defenders, in the run I want. Yeah, just keep piling them on. If you got a Pence copy of 92, I'd be thrilled. Problem is, there isn't no such thing as a Pence copy of 92. Yeah, you're just checking my list off to nothing here.
All right, we're only doing an hour and a half today, guys, so we're going to finish up in a bit.
All right. Yep, just keep piling them. Because it's going to come to it. Yeah, that's me too.
Oh, shit, that was you as well. That's 26 though, right?
Yeah. What, that was 26?
That was number 26.
Oh, I thought it was 76. I don't need 26. I wasn't even looking at numbers. No, I don't need those. I got plenty of those.
We've gone down a bit to 27 again now.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of a key. 27. I thought 27 was the first Starhawk, even though I think it's 28. It's the first Starhawk now that I think. Yeah. Enter Starhawk. That's not a cheap book. If I didn't have that, I'd be all over that one.
This Starhawk Popolino.
If we went another 30 minutes, Gray, we'd get to the end of the box. It's up to you.
I've got another 30 minutes.
Then I can take it down out the way.
You can shout to Kyle offline. I got Popolino lying on me, sleeping.
Yeah.
If I'm putting you to sleep, I don't mind.
I love all those in their pence, but I don't need to double up on them. You know what I mean? And if I double up on a couple later ones because of their pence, I don't care because they're in the window I need.
And you know, I've had there was that collection from Wales I got, and that was all this kind of era as well, in this kind of condition. So it wasn't as exhaustive. It didn't have every single sort of set in there, and this seems to have.
You need to advertise to someone.
That doesn't look familiar, but that looks like 36, and I'm pretty sure I got 36.
It is 36. Sorry, Gray, what were you saying?
So get someone to sell you a load of low-grade Rip Hunter Time Masters because I want to finish my run.
I'll work on it.
Metamorphos. Get someone to sell you a load of 2.0 Rip Hunter, Metamorpho, Doom Patrol, Metal Men.
Doom Patrol. How old do you need Doom Patrol?
The first run.
The first run. No, that one's going to be a bit trickier. If it was the later run, I think I've got a full set in the one that came out of that lady's loft.
Oh.
She was a lovely lady.
Yeah,
her entire family was awesome.
I bought a few of the early ones. Still in my box to read, actually. Still in my read pile. There's so much to read. I should stop collecting and just read.
I mean, I love buying collections where it's an absolute just every issue, one of every issue. This just a stonker of a collection. Brilliant.
All right. We're going to end it now, guys.
Cool.
Alrighty.
Next StreamYard.
Bye, Bill.
See you, Bill. See you guys. See you next time. And
See you
well, I'm
later, guys.
on the other side of the operation. So have fun.
Yeah, good luck with everything. Good luck with everything. See if you can pick up a nice nurse while you're there.
Oh, work on it.
You wanna just finish off that box and when we're offline and
Yeah, well, we can do it.